My dear brothers and sisters, it's also another wonderful day that we thank the Lord for having been there for us. And I pray that you are okay with your families, that you are physically fit and your health is restored properly. And we also remember those who are also in hospitals struggling for their health, that the Lord may give them comfort and strength as they strive forth even to recover. Now, today I'm privileged actually to share with you the temples and different areas where the temple is actually being, there's a groundbreaking of the temples in different areas. And one of the major significance activity that is, so to speak, happened exactly in my country, Kenya. You remember when Kenya, President Thomas S. Monson had announced a temple to be built in Nairobi, and I think I will show you the temple construction, the way it is going on. That is just towards the end of the video. You'll be able to see the temple constructions, how it is going on. So this is how the temple groundbreaking actually happened in Nairobi, and we really celebrated as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in this area, that is Kenya, Nairobi. We were actually celebrating, and one of the greatest thing again, the ground at which the temple was to be constructed was actually the chapel. That is my home ward. This is where actually I go for my worship. This is my home ward. And that ground where my home ward was, you can see there, that is how the chapel was. You can see the roof of the chapel, if you can see that screen. So that land is where now it was actually proposed that the temple to be built in that land. And unfortunately, members of the ward that were attending that ward, we had again to go and find another building just next, which actually the church was renting for the congregations to be meeting there every Sunday. So that is how the ward was actually, the ground was taken, and this ground where the chapel was standing, that is where now the temple is actually was going to be constructed. Now, without further ado, let me just invite you so that we can see how the groundbreaking actually took place. And as we said, the church is really super growing very fast in Africa and other parts of the world too. But now this is just one of the temple that is being actually constructed, who is being actually groundbroken in Nairobi, Kenya. So please welcome.
This truly is a day of joy and gladness. Most of our speakers today were young people.
My mother told me that where I stand today, in a few months, it's where the Lord's holy temple will be built.
But at this moment, I am so overwhelmed with joy. I am filled with peace, just the same way I felt when I first visited the temple, because I know the house of the Lord is coming to Kenya.
I love to see the temple. I'm going there someday to feel the Holy Spirit, to listen and to pray.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has continued the tradition of providing not only for our spiritual needs, but also for our physical wants. I therefore wholly welcome the decision to put up a dwelling place for God in Nairobi.
We invite the rising generation to look at the temple that will come up on this site as their temple.
Actually, that was the day when most members of the church were very, very, very happy, especially in my area. You could see in that video people were so much joyful when the temple was actually being the ground was being broken for the temple construction. And now that temple is almost like it's full. You could see the spire up. They are really constructing it. It's really going very fast, and I think you can see it at the end of this video where the construction has really reached. Otherwise, thank you very much, my dear brothers and sisters, and I hope the Lord will keep you safe as we strive forth even to share these glad tidings. Otherwise, thank you very much. God bless you, and see you next time.